You're very welcome along. Said I'd jump on here and reflect on probably one of the greatest wins in Irish sport yesterday. Troy Parrott's hat-trick securing Ireland a World Cup playoff spot in March. Give you my emotional thoughts, but also what it all means in terms of the World Cup playoffs. So stay tuned. Just an incredible result. Firstly, I want to say, and it's important to reflect on these things in real time, but what a moment. Like the whole country was watching that at about 4 p.m., just before 4 p.m., when Troy Parrott scored his hat-trick and got that final touch. It's just an incredible result. I don't think anything, in fact, I'm certain of it, nothing unites this country more than the Irish football team. And we've been starved for success in so long. I mean, it's probably 9 years in terms of having a proper moment. That Robbie Brady header in 2016. We obviously had Shane Long to qualify for us or set us on our way against Germany. And also we had the World Cup in 2002. But for a lot of people, that was probably, especially young kids, that was probably their first proper memory. This last week, because the Portugal game was sensational. But it was those kids' probably first chance to watch Irish team and a bit of success. It was just an incredible moment. Like, what a week for the Irish football team to go out and not just beat Portugal, but properly beat them. Like, we fully deserved that victory. Beat them 2-0 at home. And then to go away to Hungary, needing a win, being 2-1 down for the most of the second half. Troy Parrott turns up, scores a hat-trick after his 2 goals against Portugal, or 2 goals against Portugal, 3 goals. I'm losing track. It was just absolutely incredible. Just an incredible, incredible moment. And I did have a tear or two in my eye when that goal went in, and seeing the reactions and seeing the scenes. It is an incredible result, seeing the celebrations everywhere. And we have until March, which I'll get into in a second, of the World Cup playoffs. But a minute or two on Troy Parrott. The irony, or I guess the scary thing in some ways, like Evan Ferguson has done pretty well in this campaign. And because Troy Parrott was injured, there was never a case, obviously, to start him in October because he was injured in September. Ferguson did okay. Ferguson's been scoring the goals. Troy wouldn't have started without that Ferguson injury. So a sliding doors moment in effect. But not just the 5 goals. It's the polo play against Portugal. His touches, he has turned into a proper number 9 at AZ Alkmaar. He's scoring goals, including penalties, which is very vital, as we will see in the first goal against Hungary. But to do that, he's gone away. He's managed to turn himself into a proper, well-rounded footballer. I'm just buzzing to see where Troy Parrott can take this Irish team, honestly. But I wanted to just give a mention to Seamus Coleman, because I think he got a lot of the headlines after the Portugal performance. And it wasn't his greatest performance away from home, but he is a proper leader in this squad. And it's no coincidence, and Nathan Collins has referred to this, that him, Seamus Coleman, and John Egan coming back into this Irish squad has galvanised this team, basically picked them up off the floor after the Armenia game. And look, that Portugal away performance did set the tone that this is a little bit different. The Armenia, the home game, was brutal. But then to go, as I said, beat Portugal and then beat Hungary away, it's just absolutely incredible. But I wanted to give Seamus Coleman that special mention. He is a leader of this team. You've seen the celebrations, how much it means. And he's been starved of success. He had a Euro 2016, but in fact, he's been starved of success in Irish football for so long, and he doesn't deserve that. He deserves to play at a World Cup, and now hopefully we're 2 games off it. Let's see, can he do it? Quick word on the fans travelling away, and I know a few fans who travel, see Ireland away. Saw a lot of them in the airport on Friday morning. I was going somewhere else, and they were heading to Budapest, and dads with kids, fans, young fans supporting this team. It was such a good moment for them, and I was just absolutely buzzing for them, honestly. I'm buzzing for us at the Aviva, who rocked up for the Hungary game, rocked up for the Armenia game, and then that Portugal game. It's just absolutely incredible. But what does it all mean? So Ireland have qualified for the World Cup playoffs, as most of you know. And I think most people listening and watching will now know that, unfortunately, it's not like the old playoff games. Ireland, in effect, have to win 2 games, a semi-final and a final. Initially, at the full-time whistle, I was like, well, obviously Ireland are going to be in pot 3, because no way our ranking gets us up to pot 2. But of course, I basically forgot we beat Portugal, one of the highest ranked teams in the world, and we beat Hungary, also higher ranked than us. So obviously we are going to move up in the world rankings, and we moved up so much that right now, recording this Monday at about 8:30 in the morning, Ireland are in pot 2, which will give, the crucial bit, a home semi-final at the Aviva, which will be just an incredible time at the end of March. That's the good news. The bad news is it's about a coin flip if we get there. And the reason for that is basically, in effect, two teams can move out of the pot, out of those second places, which would then effectively move us to pot 3. So just to give you a bit of an understanding, currently below us in the updated rankings that are in second place and will be below us, basically, Albania, North Macedonia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Kosovo there. Jesus, that's a shocking pronunciation. Kosovo. So basically what we need is Wales not to beat North Macedonia at home. That would have put them in second place, and therefore they are higher ranked than us, and we would move into pot 3. So if that doesn't happen, that's step 1. North Macedonia get a draw or a win away to Wales Tuesday night. The second one is we don't need Bosnia to beat Austria, because if Bosnia beat Austria away, they move up to first place. Austria come into second place, but they are higher ranked than Ireland versus Bosnia. Therefore, they move into pot 2 and we go down to pot 3. I hope you're still with us. But to make it simple, we are basically supporting North Macedonia for a draw or a win away to Wales, and we're supporting Austria for a draw or a win at home to Bosnia. I hope that makes sense. That would give us a home semi-final if those two things happen in pot 2, which could be crucial. If not, we're in pot 3 and we could be away to the likes of Italy and stuff. So there's a lot going on. Just for those that don't understand, there's 16 teams, 12 second place teams, including those teams that are brought up there, but also the 4 highest ranked Nations League teams. Incidentally, Wales will be one of those teams. So they are pretty much secured for a playoff spot. So hopefully that helps North Macedonia a little bit there. So yeah, we're North Macedonia and Austria fans, because that will get us a crucial home semi-final, which again I thought was completely off the cards because of our ranking, literally forgetting we've just beaten Portugal and beaten Hungary away. Just final thoughts. I can't believe it's probably the best 4 days Irish team has ever put together, probably the best international break ever, and genuinely, I've seen this on Twitter as well, I don't think anyone's ever had a better international break than Troy Parrott. I mean, you just can't. Scoring 2 goals to beat Portugal at home. Cristiano Ronaldo gets sent off in the second half. The Aviva is on wheels, and then you bring it away to Hungary. He scores a hat-trick that secures his World Cup playoff spot. And the best thing, and I was saying this earlier this morning when I was on Ireland, I'm trying my best to put this into words. The best thing I think of this whole thing is we are now, 17th of November. We have to the end of the March to almost bask in this glory and think of what is possible. The draw for the World Cup is going to be in December. The draw for the playoffs is Thursday, but the actual draw for the World Cup is in December. We'll still be in that draw in effect. We won't know exactly where we'll be, but we will in effect be involved in the draw. It's just, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I was at that Armenia home game. I was at the Hungary. I was at all the home games. I got the 3-game package with a lot of my mates, and we were joking about America before the Hungary game. And honestly, we'd all given up hope right up until, I guess, beating Portugal. But even then we had to go away to Hungary and beat them. And I just couldn't see us doing enough to get a win like that. Oh, and to do it in that fashion, it is absolutely incredible. But look, I'll try and put it into a bit more words later in the week, and I'll be covering a lot of the rugby as well, because there was a lot of reaction from that. But just thanks for watching. I just wanted to get that in words. What a incredible days of Irish sport, and yeah, let's hope there's more to come.